so amazing to see so many people on this call this evening. And I know you must all be, Australia, hey Australia, you must all be really excited as to why we're all here this evening. So, have you all got your cameras on? Let's see all these happy, smiley faces. I want to see you all on this call tonight. Hey, Michelle, you're in the dark up there. Okay, so before we dive in, I know why you're all here, but before we dive into the interview, let me just introduce myself. First of all, can you see how warm I am? This is not cool. So, so my name is Jenny Harris. For those of you that don't know me, I am a mom. So a happy Mother's Day to everybody in the UK. It's Mother's Day for us all here. I have two teenage sons. They're 18 and 19. I'm married to my husband of nearly 21 years. I'm a retired police officer. So I'm a retired police sergeant. I retired in 2014 after 26 years service around the West Midlands policing area. And I've been involved in network marketing now for 3 years. So in my first company, I got into the top 1.2%. And then I was introduced to Isagenix. But I came in to Isagenix with the intention because I've always been an entrepreneur, wanted to start my own business, and I had a weight loss issue. I was very overweight, exhausted, really super tired. I never slept for more than 2 to 3 hours per night. I really struggled with my sleep, really struggled with my energy. And to be honest, I had lost my confidence in the way that I looked. I was 3.5 stone overweight. And I really had struggled. I was a yo-yo dieter and I was a serial joiner and rejoiner of health clubs. And I'm sure there is somebody on this call that will relate to that. So I came into Isagenix. I was introduced by a really good friend of mine. And I've been using the products now since last year. So for the last sort of, few months, I have released 46 pounds in weight. And I am not going to get it back. I have lots and lots of energy. As you can all see, I really, really don't struggle with my energy levels anymore. And one of the things that, apart from my weight loss, it really is about how I feel. I use the products every single day, and I am really, really happy with the results that I've had. I have started running again, so I came in for weight loss, but now I am, into performance. I'm currently training for my first 5K race, and I haven't run since 2011. So I'm super happy about that. So that's enough about me. Tonight, we are here to pick the brains and learn from a woman who is a powerhouse in network marketing. She's dynamic. She has over 20 years experience in network marketing. She has built 3 separate businesses, so she has experience of being out in the field. She's won, I'm really excited about this, she's won numerous business awards, but the one that I kind of honed in on was it's called the Silver Stevie Award. It's the equivalent of the Oscars in the business world. And she was the Woman of the Year, Businesswoman of the Year, and when she received that. So, without further ado, she has built we've nearly reached $6 billion business from scratch. So, I don't know where she's there. She's on the camera. Please give a massive, loads of waving of hands. Please welcome our co-founder, Kathy Coover, onto the call this evening. Good evening, Kathy.
Well, hello, everyone. And Jen, I loved hearing your story. That is remarkable. Great to see everybody. I hope it's not too cold over there. I've heard some horror stories, how cold it's been, but hopefully you're getting warmed up with the good energy of Isagenix. So I'm here as your friend, as your partner to, give you anything. You go ahead, Jen, ask me any question you want, but what I can tell you, all of you are in a very special position right now to be with Isagenix in the very beginning of the opening of Europe. And as you know, we have opened up several countries, and soon it will be Belgium and Spain. And I'm telling you, the ones that stick with us, the ones that work, will for forever, ever be, grateful for. Plus, you'll be benefit from all the rewards of changing people's lives and changing people's lives financially. So we have a special gift. So you go ahead, Jen.
So I am really excited about this. We have quite a diverse audience this evening. So we have entrepreneurs on the call, we have some product users, and we have some people that are going to take a little sneak peek into what Isagenix has to offer. So with that said, Kathy, would you mind just telling us a little bit about your background, how you became involved in network marketing in this great profession that we have in the first place?
I'd be glad to. Before I went into network marketing, I was a health professional for 18 years. And I love my profession, but I was just so burned out. I just couldn't do it anymore. And after I had my son, I wanted to be home with him. But I also wanted to have something else to do. So Jim encouraged me to go into network marketing. I did in 1992. I jumped in, scared to death, didn't know what I was doing. But I was committed. I committed to the core to do this, to stick with it, and to become successful, whatever it took. And what I can tell you, I was very fortunate to go to the top of 3 separate companies. My first company, I was the #1 income earner, and they sold that company, so I had to rebuild again from scratch. My second company, in 18 months, I was making over $100,000 a month, and that company got regulatory problems. And then I built another one, and in 6 weeks was at a 6-figure income, and it was a very similar compensation plan to the one we have. And so what I can tell you is I had been let down by these companies. I had been let down because the owners or the people that ran the company really didn't understand network marketing. They didn't understand that you put your reputation on the line, that you put your heart and soul into this, and this is your business. That it was usually because of corporate greed, insufficient capital, or really corporate stupidity that the companies failed. So Jim, on the other hand, had been in network marketing on the corporate side, and I retired him. So he got to join me. So we built together, which was a lot of fun. And so we had hung up our hat. And then John Anderson contacted us in 2001. And he had a small company, and he wanted to, wasn't doing well. It was failing, really, to tell you the truth. And he wanted us to help him to, because he doesn't fail at anything. And he was committed too. So we joined John, and we revamped his company, rebirthed into Isagenix, and created a new product line, a new compensation plan, a new website, created new leaders, and we just took off. And it's been quite a journey, and it really has. And I can tell you that since 2013, that's where the real momentum started in Isagenix. I mean, we had good, steady growth. We weren't one of those companies that went straight up, because usually if you watch those companies that go straight up, what happens? Unfortunately, it comes straight down. But we've had slow, steady growth. But in 2013, we started to go into the momentum phase. And it was because we added money, more money to the comp plan to help people make money faster. So, and I'll tell you what, the deeper you look into Isagenix, the better it gets. And most companies can't say that. If you Google some companies and you look the deeper, it gets uglier. So we are the ambassador to the profession, a company that's done it right. We care about our people like our family. You know, people ask me to do a call, I'm on the call. I'm doing 6 Zoom calls on Sunday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. I love it. And that's a big day because everybody's getting ready for the week. So I can tell you that I've never been so excited about our future. I'm excited about the expansion into Europe and what's going to happen. And we're just really getting started. We're creating a lot of new things for you. Right now, I mean, we're investing in the infrastructure of this company, millions and millions of dollars, to bring you new platforms, new systems. You know, we just introduced our mobile app, which was, you know, a very expensive thing, but that's just the tip. But we're doing the entire back office, everything, because it's a different world, and you have to keep up to speed. You have to keep up to speed for your people, because our world's changing. I think when we start and where we are now, I mean, look at this. I've got over 100 people that I'm looking in the eyes on Zoom. We never had that before. So, you know, it's really, I love it. I love the technology. I love what's happening. And I can tell you what, you're in the right place. You really are. And you just got to really go for it. You have to really, really go for it.
Oh, Kathy, that is absolutely amazing. And now I understand why you've won the Bravo Award, because that is all about being the best in direct selling and really caring about the people that you're serving, creating great leadership. So now, you know, I understand why you and Jimmy won that, because that is just incredible. So that was a little bit of research that I did. So that is a great, giving us a bit of an insight into how Isagenix came about and the reasons why. So what I wanted to touch on with you is, tell us why. I mean, you've kind of touched on it a little bit, and you've kind of answered a couple of my questions in one, but why is it a good time to be part of Isagenix now? You've touched on that we're expanding into Europe. Why is now a good time, particularly for our people on our call? We're still very new, so why now?
Well, now is the best time because we have everything in place. When we started, we had scraps of paper. I mean, it took us a long time to create the videos, the Isagenix business, you know, all the movies, all those infrastructure. And it's taken us time. We've added 47 million to the front end of our plan to pay you faster, to pay you more money. So with all that success, you know, we have created this amazing vehicle that could just catapult for all of you. And you just have to plug in. You have to do the work. You have to share your story. I mean, the number one thing all of you should be doing right now is enrolling new members. I mean, a minimum of 5 a month or maybe more, because no one knows about Isagenix in Europe. And you're the only ones that do. And everyone needs our nutrition. And I'm telling you, it's expensive to live over there. Everybody needs some extra income to be successful and to do what's there for their family. So now is the time. So you should be enrolling new members. You should be immediately, and I mean immediately, showing them how to get their products paid for. If you don't know how to do that, you don't know how to do the business. You need to be able to sit down and show them how to get their products paid for. You need to be able to have it and pull it up on Zoom and show them all that just by introducing a couple customers how much money you can make. You need to know that's part of the enrollment process. Then you need to step them up the ranks, push them right up the ranks, and work with the ones that want it. And because we have all the tools, we have all the support for all of you. So it's just really, it's in it. And you know, I'm always a straight shooter. And that's why Lori and I get along so well. We can just tell each other what we feel. But I mean, the key is you have to get your people paid, and you have to look for people that want to do this. A lot of people are going to use the products, but you need to look for the people that want to build the business, people that see the big picture, people that want more. And they're out there, so many people out there, and it's just simply asking them questions, you know, getting to know them, what they want, what their dreams are, and then showing them how to rank advance, that fast track to executive. All those things right now are essential for your success. And it is taking massive action. And I'm talking about, you know, talking to people, constantly talking with 3-ways, doing all these things, Zoom calls, introducing Isagenix. And it's your energy, it's your enthusiasm that will get people started. So you got to be up, you got to be excited and know you have something so special, and you need to really, really go for it.
Awesome. That is, honestly, it's so exciting just listening to you. It just kind of lifts everything up. So I've had my own personal transformation, as I've already explained. And, on a scale of 1 to 10, in terms of my belief in the products, it's an 11. So I know that they work. So can you tell us, Kathy, why anybody should put these products into their body every single day? And what makes Isagenix different in terms of our products? What is our unique selling point?
Okay, that's excellent. Well, it's the quality of our ingredients. We have no compromise ingredients. I mean, we use the best undenatured way. Everybody needs protein. And so what's so great about our protein, it's just packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals. And it's low calories. And I'm as lean as you can get. I'm 13% body fat. I just have I call it my super shake. I put everything in this shake, because I need that protein so I don't get sarcopenia, so my muscles don't get bad. You need it for your brain. Everybody has to eat. And, our shake is the best food you can put in your body. It's easy, it's simple, and it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. And so, like for you, Jen, it's, you started because you wanted to lose weight. Now you have graduated. So now you want to get more in shape and fit, and that's the way it is. You're always going to be on these products. Somebody asked me one time, well, do I have to take them for the rest of our life? And I said, well, do you eat? And they said, well, yes. So great. Let me show you how to eat for free. And it's that simple. And it's all that quality going into your body, the ionics. Oh my gosh, if I don't have that for a couple of days, I can tell the difference. It's really, I call it's my happy juice. And then of course our e-shots, oh my God, who doesn't need more energy? And then our cleanse. Our cleanse is a hero product and you should not be afraid of it. And it's a blood, liver, lymphatic cleanse. It's very mild and it helps flush out the impurities in your body. And it's called intermittent fasting. If you Google it, it's so popular and it's so important for your health. And, so I cleanse 1 day a week. I cleanse all day long and I usually have a salad at night because I'm not trying to lose weight, but that gets the junk out of me and keeps my body clean. So it's something you need to take for forever, and then we have those chocolate bars that you have over there. I brought some home with me and I opened up my suitcase and found them in there. I have to say, those are the best chocolate bars, bar none, of any market we have. So, and we're bringing more products for you. We can't wait. We're going to be introducing more and more products. Our plant-based line, I know everyone's wanting that, and that is coming. We did have some challenges with one of the raw ingredients, and since we're no compromise, we couldn't put something shady in there. So we got it though. We got it right now. And so we're working on that for all of you because I know plant-based is big for all of you. And plus you have our IsaPro. I love our IsaPro. I'm 65. And what I can tell you is that when I started, I was about 50 and I would take the Isoline. Now I take more protein. And so I put a scoop of the IsaPro in and a scoop of the Isoline. And I can make any shake like that, and it could be over 30 grams because my body, for some reason, as I age, needs more protein. So, we have so many things for you, and you can give the shakes to your kids. I mean, they need good protein. I mean, Eric's been on a shake since he was 8 months old. It wasn't an Isagenix shake, but it was another shake that was a good shake. He never craved sugar because it makes your body get all the nutrients they need in low calories, but dense nutrition. And that's the key. You want dense nutrition, low calories. And if you go out and Google the people that live the longest, they're the leanest, they're the healthiest, and they have dense nutrition, and they do intermittent fasting.
Wow, I'm a convert. There's absolutely no products that I don't like. So I hear you and I completely understand why Isagenix needs to be in your body every single day. So you've touched on the no compromising quality. And I know that we are so confident, Isagenix is so confident how amazing our products are that we also offer a 30-day money back guarantee, which is just insane. But it just shows how confident we are in how amazing the products are. Is there anything you want to add to that little bit, Kathy?
Well, we do. We guarantee all of our products because they're no compromise, and we want people to be happy. We want them to be satisfied with the results. So we will always have that guarantee, and that's just a little icing on the cake for all of you to say, because what do you have to lose? Nothing. You get better health. You feel phenomenal. You have more energy, endurance, and stamina. You trim up. You just feel great. And if you don't like it, you can return it. But our returns are so low. It's really amazing.
Brilliant. Okay, so moving on then, I just wanted to have a conversation with you about our amazing wealth creation opportunity that Isagenix gives us, so we can, you've touched on it, we can eat for free, or we can make a little or a lot of money. So thinking back to when you first started your network marketing career, where did you find people to talk to? How did you build your network?
Oh my goodness. Well, I first contacted all my warm market, everybody I knew, and shared my story with them. And I also shared the business story. I just didn't talk about the product. The key is, when we started Isagenix, my job was to go out and identify people for the company, new people. And so I shared the product story, but really the business story too, because I believe that's one of our best products. It is. And if you're not talking about it, you're making a big mistake. So you need to find a comfortable way to talk about it. And at Eric Worre's event that he did here, I thought he did a brilliant job of teaching people how to share their story and to weave the business in. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of that, just because I think it's really important, because I was really shocked that a lot of people they're scared to talk about the business. And there's nothing to be afraid about. There's nothing to be afraid about. And I know you're just starting. Maybe you're not making a lot of money yet, but that's okay. It's just, you need to still tell that. So this would be my story. I would tell you my background, what I didn't like about my background, why I didn't like it, how my life has changed, and then how my future looks. So it's my background, what I didn't like about it, how my life has changed, and how I see my future. So my story would go like this. I used to be a dental hygienist, and I was so burned out. I could barely even function. I was being a terrible mom. I'd go to sleep as soon as I got home. It was awful. And I found, the great news is I found a vehicle that changed all that. I started on the products. I had more energy, endurance, and stamina. I started feeling better. I had more zest for life. So then I started my own business with this. And what I can tell you, my future is bright, because I am impacting people's lives with the products and the business. And I am looking for people that are interested in health, and I'm looking for people that are looking to make an additional income stream. Do you know anybody? So I always end it with a question. And remember that, because you can talk to people, you can share your story, but and there's no pressure if you just ask them if they know anybody. And of course you want them to say, yeah, I'm interested, tell me more. And if they said that, I would say, well, what did you like most about my story? The product story or the business story? And then I would be quiet and let them respond. So, that's what I did. I contact all my my warm market, and then I started getting referrals from other people. I started asking all the people I do business with. I complimented them. I told them, I just started my own business. Maybe you can help me. Do you know any motivated people that have a burning desire to change their position in life? Because I've got something incredible. And then I would just stop talking, and they go, well, what is it? And we're hoping they would say yes. So I talked to everybody. Now everybody's working on Facebook now, all those different things, which really works. It does. It's a great way to connect, but you still have to open your mouth and talk to people. You can't totally hide behind social media. You need to, once they say, yes, I'm interested, pick up the phone or voice text them or message them, because that power in the voice, people get excited. So, I would be contacting everyone. And then once you get someone that's interested, then you start working through their warm market and their warm market and their warm market. And then it just starts to explode. And as you're walking and talking to new people, you share your story. And, it's fun. It's not work. It's fun to share that story.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. That's a really useful piece of information. And I'm sure everyone on the call will be scribbling frantically, making notes from everything that you're saying. So, okay, so we've got to talk. You've said that very clearly. Got to open your mouth, talk to everybody. I know that what this actually, I think I know the answer to this, but I'd like to pick your brains and, Kathy, ask you, what part do you believe that mindset plays within network marketing?
It's 90% mindset. It is. It is all mindset. If your mind and you focus and you have the right attitude and you believe and your attitude is up, you portray it. It comes out. Now, everybody's going to have some tough things that happen, so wall-kicking moments. I have them all the time. I just scream a little bit, run around the house, and I'm back focused again. Start listening to high-energy music. It's normal, but it's all up here. You have to want it so bad that nothing's going to stop you. You need to do it like your life depends on it. That's what I tell people. The people that go the fastest through Isagenix did it like their life depends on it, because they believe so much. It's much quicker to build fast than slow. And so, you really need to work on your mindset, whatever that is. Listen to motivational things. We have so much with YouTube. My gosh. You can just turn on anything and listen for 10, 15 minutes and then go to work. It's contacting people. It's following it up with people. It's showing them our tools. It's showing them the products. It's all those things. So it's just consistency. Keep doing it. And sometimes in the beginning, it feels really slow as it takes off. But then if you keep pushing it, it will go. It will go fast. So, and some people go fast, some people go slow. I can tell you some people that have been with us. One lady has been with us for, I think 13 years. And she just made millionaire. But when she passed that line, now she's cycling 100 times a week. She was living in her car. So, you talk about life changing. Now she said it's really starting to go. She said, I did 120 last week. So it takes time, but you just can never, ever give up. Someone's out there waiting for you. Someone wants to hear this story. They want to hear the Isagenix story. They want to be a part of something that's impactful, that's impacting people's lives, that you can have passion, purpose, and you can feel so good about.
That's incredible. I understand fully how mindset can either stop you or get you going. So that is a great answer. Thank you so much for that. So one of my next questions is, because I have a whole list, Kathy, I hope you don't mind. So if someone decided to say yes to Isagenix today, what kind of training and support do we have that's going to set them up for success? What tracks have we got for them to run on?
Well, when people start off right from the beginning, I would encourage them to go to Isagenix Business to, learn some of the tools. And plus within, it's right there online. We have modules, how to create your list, how to contact your list, how to follow up, how to use the tools. We have all that on Isagenix Business. But getting to them to an event is so important, because, I can tell you so many people, they come to the event and they see people just like them on stage, and they hear them. They say, they can do it, I can do it. And so getting people to our events is essential. I know we have events over in Europe all the time. We have virtual events. We have lots and lots of different things. So the training is there. There is so much training. If you go to ISA FYI and you look under calls, you'll see the calls. You'll see all the calls. You'll see some of our top leaders doing the calls. Listen in. I listen to them. I learn things from them every day. You're just looking for one or two tips that might change something for you. So it's all there for you, online, in person. David Wood just did a UIA over there. I know you guys had to cancel the ICU there, but we have all those things. Our leaders coming over all the time. Lori's over there all the time. Our other leaders are coming over there. I mean, we are so committed to that market. So it's exciting. I'm sure they have training at the office too.
Brilliant. Thank you. And because, you know, for some people, I know that 80% of our associates or of our members in Isagenix they've been successful, have never done network marketing before. So that in itself is a testament to just how successful people can be in Isagenix if they decide to do what you've just said, if they just don't quit, if they work hard, have the right mindset, and just keep pushing and sharing their story. It is so important that you develop that story and share it. So one of the things then that I love about Isagenix is the fact that the opportunity that we have at our fingertips, we can build a global international business. So, you know, in order to, you know, enable us to do that so that we can help share that that goal, the Isagenix goal of freeing people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, developing and building the biggest health and wellness company in the world. We are already in several markets, and I'm going to list them for people that don't know the markets that we're in. We're in USA, Canada, Australia, UK, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Singapore, Taiwan, Ireland, Netherlands, Colombia, and Malaysia. And as Kathy's already touched on, we are going to be moving into Spain and across Europe. So with that said, we've got all these really exciting things happening in Isagenix. You've talked about the products that are coming and all these amazing things that are happening for us. What is it, Kathy, that gets you super excited about the future of Isagenix?
Well, what gets me super excited is going into new markets. I mean, I'm very excited about the U.S. still, Canada. I know our goal is to crack the code on the French-speaking markets, so we're working on that. What gets me excited, again, are all the lives that we change. And when I go into a new area and I walk on stage for the first time, I mean, it's really hard for me to hold back the tears because I know how many lives we're going to change. And if you keep that the main thing, and we haven't even done anything yet, you know, so that gets me excited. I get excited when people get healthy, the letters. I had one group, they wrote me 100 letters of how grateful they were and how the products had changed their life and the business had changed their life. That keeps me going. I love that. You know, I love impacting people's lives. And when you impact other people's lives, you feel so full and you feel so good. And that's the key, is always feeling good and just remembering that there's more people waiting for you. People want to be lifted up. People want to be they want to come into the community. We're creating this big tribe of people. And, you know, it's something that's going to keep going and going and going. And we are so committed to this.
Awesome. That's just fantastic. And I just love it. I love your energy. It is just incredible. So I'm actually coming on to my last question for you. Okay. And I'm hoping that Eric might have a couple of questions because the chat is going mad. I've seen it go mad. However, so what would your top 3 things be in fact, it's probably going to be 2 questions. For someone who's just getting started, what would your top 3 things that you would say to them that they need to do?
Okay. Well, number 1, you need to create a story. And I'm serious. You got to write it out. You have to practice it and practice it and practice it. And it needs to be a short story, not 10 minutes. Forget it. Nobody wants to listen to that. Something that comes out that you just ooze out, the story. So you've got to have that story. You need to practice it with your family, your kids, in front of the bathroom mirror. And then you need to go out and share your story 100 times. I'm telling you, 100 times, and you will enroll 20 people. And then after you enroll the 20 people, you need to show them in the enrollment process. So if I was enrolling you, Jen, I say, look at how would you like to get your products paid for before your credit card bill comes? And you're going to say, yes, great.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to show you right now. You need to show them that. Then in the next step, you need to say, look at, Jen, you know, I am committed to helping people achieve their goals and dreams. and I really only have time to work with a small group. So I'm looking for motivated people with a burning desire. And I would love to ask you a few questions to see if this really is for you. And then I would ask them 5 questions. I would say the first question is, do you like your job? What are you currently doing for an occupation? Find out what they do. The next question is, what don't you like about it? And then the next question would be, if you could paint the perfect life for yourself and have everything you want, what would that look like? To make them dream a little bit, what would that look like? What would that life look like? And then the next question is, how much money would that take to have that lifestyle? And let them respond. It doesn't take very long. And then you say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? And then you find out if they're 7, 8, 9, if they're a 7, 8, 9, or 10, they're committed. And say, great, you're just the type of person I want to work with. I want you to get me your top 10 names of people you know that have a burning desire, people that want to improve their health, that want to get healthy, people that want to make an extra income. And I'm going to call those people with you. So that's the next step. So if I just enrolled you and I let you go out and do it by yourself, you're going to fall down, skin your knees, and you might get upset. But if you have me behind you, doing those calls with you, I'm kind of your crutch till you get it, and you go through that. So those are the things, and it's always the same thing. You need to be talking to people, enrolling people, showing them how to get their products paid for, and then you step them up the ranks, and you cast the vision. Look at, I am going to create a group of people that are so healthy and have everything they want in life, whatever that is for themselves. My goal is to help all these people have an incredible, beautiful life. And so we're going to do this together as a team, and we're going to move this forward. And so those are the steps that I would take, and then get them to an event if you can. And this is an event right now. This is an event. Get them to see the office or whatever, or go to one of our events and get them connected in. And sometimes it takes a while for people, they want to try the products first, that's fine. But in 4 days, the good thing is, even the first day I was on them, I noticed something. So, it happens quickly. So those are the steps you need to keep doing over and over again.
Excellent. That is a absolutely fantastic answer. And thank you so much for that. Eric, I can't see you. Do we have any burning questions in the chat that directed to Kathy? No. Okay, awesome. So, Kathy, unless you've got anything else that you'd like to add, all I'd love to say, first of all, is thank you to Laurie Petrelli, first of all, for organising this. That is bravo to you for getting, who else does that? Gets the owner of the company on a call on a Sunday evening. So, Laurie, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much for doing this. And Kathy, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sunday nights, you've said you do lots of calls on a Sunday. The fact that you've taken the time to be here tonight, the chat box is going mad. Everyone just wants to say a huge thank you. And from me, I just want to say thank you.
Okay, well, one thing in closing I do want to say. I want you, all you people listening on the line, I want you to let whoever put you on this call, if it was Lori, if it was Jen, or if it was Eric, or whoever it was, how committed you are. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to success? And let them know, you're going to do the work? Where are you going to be? Are you going for director? Are you going for executive? Let them know if you're committed, because they only have time to work with committed people. So send them a text, get the commitment, then sit out and really, do the things that you need to do. Make the calls, do that interview, the 5-question interview that I just gave you with your people. Find out what they want, what their desires are to push them forward, and the magic will happen.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say it. I couldn't love you anymore for that. That was just amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
so
beautiful.
Grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Have a great night. Bye-bye.
See you all. Bye. 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 I can't stop it.